Lord Mavis again in the house, guys. In the house. And like you guys know, last time we decode incredibly, a prophecy from Mr. Nostradamus. After I explained everything from 9/11 in a film from 1981, guys. This is incredible. I decoded for you guys. Nobody in history decode these events like me, okay? Because when I do my work, I do my explanations, okay? When I do my work, like Nostradamus do, like a lot of prophets do, right? I have my mind set up to explain for you guys everything 100%, okay? So like in my last video, I decode 100% three incredible things, right? That nobody explained until that happened, like I say before. And I put you the examples, guys. I put you the example about the beeper and the cell phones, right? So 20 years ago, the word terror, nobody really used that word, and became famous after 9/11. So Nostradamus described Osama from The Man Who Saw Tomorrow 1981 film, as I explained it here, after I get my divine entity come to me so I can open my mind and explain to you guys these things. And in the movie, he say very clearly, he will be the terror of mankind, okay? Now in the real world that we live in today, the word of terror became famous, okay? And you guys know all these things, okay? Because we live in these things, not because somebody explained to us. We live in these times, and we know that it's true, guys. There's no trick about this, okay? The second incredible thing that Nostradamus described Osama from The Man Who Saw Tomorrow 1981 film, from my last video. He said that he was from the Great Arabia, okay? You guys hear that, right? And in the real world, he was from Saudi Arabia. No way. I'm incredible, man. I'm incredible. And the last one. Really? The last one? Man, I'm laughing because this is like somebody made you you know, when you talk when you was younger and you talk with somebody and somebody tell you like yeah, he gonna say that he will be the terror of mankind, he gonna be from Arabia, and he will be attacked in New York City, man, the new city. Yeah, you know, it's like when somebody explains to you that way, you thinking that this guy is he's telling me a lie, or he explained to me something that he knows, you know. And I'm laughing because all these things happens in real life, and then it's true, you know, became true after 20 years. But it's funny because, you know, I explain these things, and it's like you can say, you know, you can say that this guy's a joker, right? But even though you think I'm a joker or not, this thing happens. Do you understand my point? And that's why it's funny, guys. This is incredible. So the third thing that he said, that he will attack New City. In the real world, when we saw that movie after 20 years almost, the New York City show up in the movie too, that it was the place of the attack. This is so incredible. I matched three things for you guys right here, and it's decoded. I decoded from you from a movie, not from only the phrase, from a movie that they explain it in another way. Okay, guys? So this is incredible, man. Now, a lot of people wants to know how Nostradamus do it. You know, a lot of people ask me, friends, co-workers, when I sit down with them and explain everything, they tell me how he do that, man. How a person can describe the future in that way, you know? And I remember that I explained to you guys how he do this, guys. He do this the same way that I do. He do this the same way that a lot of prophets people do. Okay, this is not like it's so incredible, because when I do it for my first time, no, a second time, I remember how I guess this divine, I call it divine because it's hard to explain, man. It's so beautiful. It's you making a contact with a divine entity, a human guy, a human person communicate to a divine entity on this way. It's not incredible, man. I mean, how on all my years, man, that I do this stuff, okay, I can explain to you. In my next video, I'm going to explain to you. If you guys are going to do it, if you guys want to do it, you guys can do it, all right? Because it's not the same thing that I explain it until you pass through that experience, okay? That's very different, guys. You guys need to remember when he feel that divine splendor, he's, you know, that's the entity. Can be God, can be demons, can be a deity. You know, it's depend on who you invocate, guys. This is very simple. Why? Because those deities have a divine knowledge that we don't have. We have a limited knowledge as a human beings. Like, for example, in this quatrain here, he say, sitting alone at night in secret room, it rests solitary on the brass tripod. A slightly flame comes out of the emptiness and makes strife that what is believed is not in vain. So, real quick, you see, he used the tripod, which is candle. He used candle. He used the 4 elements: fire, water, a cup of water. Like me, I use that too when I do my invocations before, and all those things, and of course the meditation to pray, you know, to do the invocation. All those things come together, guys. This is not this is real, okay? Like for example, in Hebrews, let's use the Bible. In Hebrews 1:1, right? This is from the Bible, okay? In the past, God spoke to all our ancestors through the prophets at many times and in various ways, okay? So in different ways, you know, that's why it's hard to explain to you guys. This divine communication, the God can, or the deities or the demons or the angels, depending on you make the invocation, you will feel that in different ways. Spiritual and celestial entities can hear you and answer your petition when you invoke to them in a different, various ways than talk, because they are not humans like you, okay? So we are limited. Remember, our knowledge is limited, guys. I already explained to you guys that we cannot understand what they think or what they do, because our knowledge, or human knowledge is limited. So we don't understand how that divine power come to us. Like for example, Nostradamus has divine contact by astrology. So through astrology, right, he gets that divine contact from the entity, from the demon, from God. I don't know. I cannot tell you who Nostradamus contact, because that's he know who he contact, okay? But that's a different story. But for sure, I can tell you that these entities can have that knowledge and pass it through you through divine contact. If you invoke them, if you pray to them for the invocation, if you ask as an assistant for that invocation. And like I said, our friend Benjamin Solari Bravicini has a divine contact through art, by art. So, do you know how many draws? I explain only 5. There's a lot of prophecies that this guy may come true, and a lot of people don't understand until that happens. So when they see the picture, like say, remember when I talk about the prophecy from Nostradamus, the terror, the all these things we don't understand until that happens. Okay, so there's draw that say the future, and we don't know until that happens. Okay, we cannot explain it right now, but I promise you I will explain more. I got more than 50 sketches that I need to explain, guys. I only explain you 5. And I explained to you so clearly that you need to say that this is ridiculous, okay? And this is the last example, because we're gonna start soon with the prophets that I want to talk. Is Sylvia Brown, has a divine contact by writing, okay? By writing, he matched a lot of things, And I bet you before she start doing that, she do the rites. She not gonna tell you, but she do the rites. She sit down. She put the candles. She get the concentrate so she can get the divine contact through, like I say, any entity, celestial entity, okay, and that's why she can say, for example, in her last book, everybody knows that she explains something so incredibly with details about the coronavirus thing. Like, for example, in around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread through the globe, attacking, check this out, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatment. Really? You say the year and what happens? Really? Okay? And then continue. Almost more bluffing than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it's arrived. She explained everything with details, and she gave you the year. That's over ridiculous, guys. Okay? Nobody can. It's like I can say, dude, if I tell you, oh, in 2025 we're gonna have a disease that everybody gonna lose their fingers, right? And then in 2025, we have a disease that everybody loses their fingers. Really? Like she said right here, in 2020, a severe pneumonia illness will spread through the globe, attacking the lungs. How does she know it's going to attack in the lungs so we can breathe? How'd she know that? Come on, guys. That's too many details. So that's why I'm trying to tell you that she consult, I don't want to say a demon. I don't want to say because like I said, Nostradamus has their own too, or a celestial angel, or God, okay? All these entities have that power to know the future, guys, okay? I just want to let you know that. So I make for you guys, I make a scheme, a triangle, a scale, a schematic triangle, explain to you guys by scale, all knowledge compared to the human, animals, angel and demons, and God, okay? Like, divine power through God is 100% total knowledge, okay? God knows everything. God knows even what we're thinking right now, okay? So, that's the maximum knowledge that exists, okay? He is our creator, and he knows if you are a good guy or a bad guy. He knows that. You don't need to go to a church and pretend that you go to church and then be a bad guy. He knows that. Don't lose your time, okay? This message is for all those people that go to church and then when they come back, they just act like normal. I'm just telling you, don't lose your time, because if God is God, He's our creator, He knows everything. So if you go to church, go for real, guys, okay? That's a message on the spot. So angels and demons, they got 40% superior divine limited knowledge than us, okay? Then the humans goes after, which is we have a 6%. This is around, okay? This is not 100% superior limited knowledge. superior limited knowledge. So our knowledge is limited, like animals. Animals have 2% of limited knowledge. Animals act by instinct. Okay, we human beings act by real stuff. By I mean, I don't want to say real stuff. What the hell I say? We act by malice. We thinking first before we act. Animals act by instinct. Humans act by a superior thinking way than instinct. Okay, and I explained that already. Why we can't explain how this divine contact works. I got a friend that I always debate with him. Okay, he's a very intelligent person. I'm gonna call him Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas. If he hear this video, he know who I'm talking about. So Mr. Vegas, that's his nickname. I have my nickname too, which is Mavis Lewis. Okay, so Mr. Vegas and me, when we debate, we debate for reals. Okay, guys. When I say for reals, I mean that we don't debate as I'm very spiritual. He's very scientific guy. But when we debate that nobody who wins, we try to find the truth. You see, I don't care if I win, and he don't care if he wins. So our purpose is to find the truth, the real truth. Okay, so we don't debate for money or for who's right or not. We debate in a real balance. Okay, that's a real debate. So I just want to say hi for Mr. Vegas. And thank you for all those debates that you give me, man. I appreciate it. Professor Vegas, yeah. So as I explained already, human life and knowledge is superior than animals, but limited than angels. Of course, our human mind is limited. We have a limited knowledge, guys. Okay, our vision is 2020. You cannot compare our vision to a high entity level, like as an angel, when an angel has the capacity to. This is an example to see outside four heavens from here. Okay, because they're superior entities, guys. I already explained that to you guys. So we also have human life is also limited, of course. Like animals, in the first level, they die. Their long range life is short. Humans have a little bit more range of living time, right? So we have a superior knowledge in life than animals. Okay, guys, we know that. So, do you ever think yourself why animals can't think like humans, right? It's the same way that we can think like and have the same knowledge of angels, demons, and celestial entities. It's common sense, guys. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to explain to you guys that when you have a limited knowledge, right? Like let's use a sample of the animals, okay? That small dog can't think like you, right? So the same way we can think like angels and demons and celestial entities. You see, I try to explain to you everything in another way, because sometimes people, come to me and friends, and when we debate, hey, well, how do you know that an angel have more knowledge than us? How do you know that? You see, and that's why I try to explain to you this way, so everybody understand everything better. So of course, animals don't think like humans because their knowledge is limited. Okay, that's the way. Once we eating that, well, in the Bible say that. Okay, I don't know what happened, but in the Bible say that when we eating that fruit of knowledge and science, we became more smarter than animals. Well, we think we don't have malice, guys. Malice means like we don't think what is bad or what is good. That's why Adam and Eve was naked, and they don't think that way. But believe it or not, the devil never lied to us. Okay, when the devil gives us that fruit, he tell us, no, you will not die. Okay, you will open your eyes, and it's in the Bible, guys, and you will know what is good and what is bad, and you will think like us. Okay, you don't say that we're gonna have the power like them, but they say that we're gonna think like us, knowing what is good and what is bad. So that's why you don't see the animals trying to put some clothes. Exactly. That's super common sense what I say right there. If we don't eat that fruit, we probably gonna live in more, yes, but we're not gonna be eternal like them. But we thinking like them in the way that we know what is good and what is bad. Okay, that's why all these thing happens after that, and that's why when they open their eyes, Adam and Eve, they put some clothes. They try to, not clothes, they try to don't show up that they're naked. They get embarrassed. Okay. So again, I put you the scale of why God, angel, and demons have a superior divine knowledge than us, and we humans are more superior limited knowledge than the animals. Okay, it's common sense, guys. So another way to know the future, guys, is by a cast spelling, okay, or ask for the assistance from a superior entity. Okay, so a lot of people do this. Okay, in the Santeria, a lot of people do it in another pagan religions, and even far than that, I already explained in my last video also that some kings, and they're in the Bible, okay, like for example, King Herod always consult his magicians and sorcerers before command any order to his armies. For example, he always consult, hey, should I attack now or should I leave, and the magic people just tell, no, don't attack now, attack later. I already explained all that. So they do, this is from a long time ago. Those, So the only problem that I don't agree, when I was in the pagan religion for 7 years, okay, to do it by cast spelling, is because most of the time when you do it by cast spelling, you invocate something from you can invoke either a demon or a bad spirit. Okay, let's put it that way, because cast spelling and is very different than when you have a divine contact by God, because the God always chooses their prophets. God knows if I'm doing this for a purpose, okay, because all these explanations that I do, I believe that is from God or from a high celestial entity, okay, because like I said, I passed through all these religions, but I believe in Jesus Christ, and God knows that I believe in God. Okay, I don't need to tell you that I'm gonna be saved. Only God can save you, guys. Okay, I'm trying to explain to you this so you understand that on this way. So a lot of people tell me, this is the last thing that I want to tell you guys, and then we go for the chapter, because I like to talk a little bit about things so you guys understand better of all this stuff. I got a lot of people that tell me, how do you know that Jesus Christ was alive? How do you know that King Herod was real? He was from the book. So okay, let's find out. The remaining ruins from King Herod's palace are right there, and not even that. There's proof. There's proof, physical proof, that the King Herod the Great have the bronze coins was found, and there's people who study those coins. They know that these coins are from the dynasty from King Herod, called the Pruta. They found 2 Pruta, which are the coins right there, and it's around the year 39 to 1 before Christ. Of course, before Jesus Christ born, as you know the story. Then after that, King Herod wanna knows where Jesus Christ was gonna be born. I already explained all that stuff. So we have physical proof of this guy, guys. That's for all the people who don't believe in the Bible, okay? Same thing with the pharaohs, okay? The pharaohs has their kings, and they have their witchcraft master, they have the sorcerers, they have the divination people who telling the like counselors that they when they do the magic stuff, their candles and all that, they burn the candles and all that, they give you advice to Pharaoh, or to know that he can go through that way or not, okay? And if you want the evidence, let's talk about evidence, okay? That the statue over there, and that's from Exodus 7:10-12, guys. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did just as the Lord commanded. Aaron threw his staff down in front of Pharaoh and his officials, and it became a snake. So this is like a debate of which one is more powerful, your my God doing this kind of witchcraft art, or your magic guys that you have behind you, and when Pharaoh then summoned wise men and sorcerers, it's in the Bible, you guys read it with me, right? And the Egyptian magicians also did the same thing, so Aaron threw his staff with Moses, and the magic people and the witchcraft and sorcerers throw their stuff too, and the Egyptian magicians also did the same things by their secret arts, and each one threw down his staff, and it became a snake, okay? But Aaron's staff swallowed up their staff, of course, because you cannot challenge God, man. You can be the most witchcraft master guy, right? And God is God, man. God don't. It's like you want to use your powers, your witchcraft master through versus God. That God is the great. So that's the message that was through Pharaoh, that even though you got all these people behind you, they got powers, right? God will beat you. So that's why the staff from Moses eat all those snakes from all these witchcraft guys, witchcraft masters guys. Okay, so that's in the Bible, guys. And finalizing, my conversation about these incredible things that I try to put for you guys is where's the proof? A lot of people ask me for the proof, like I show you from Herod, right, the Great. So the proof is right there. The pyramids are still in Egypt, right? And the Egyptian king. This is, for example, the Khafre Pharaoh is there. Look at it there. It's a statue of the Egyptian king, Khafre, from Pharaoh from Egypt, right? One of them. All right, so this is true, and you guys see by yourself the physical evidence too. So I don't want people who tell me that they don't believe in Bible, like my friend that I always debate, that he's a science guy too. I always tell him the science guy because he go for scientific stuff and try to debate me. I'm more spiritual, like I say, and say that the Bible is not true. That's two evidence right there. Okay, so making the conversation short, guys, yes, it's real, okay? Divine communication and cast spellings is real, okay? This is only two evidence from far away. I'm counting about all the witchcraft masters that are in Nigeria, in Africa, and all those voodoo masters that Santeria, the practice Santeria people, they're alive right now. Okay, and they're still doing that stuff. Okay, it works. Yeah, the devil has some power. We need to give it credit, but God is